Greetings and salutations, welcome back to another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd playing as Garhwal. And where we last left our nation, we'd been invading the Timurids after beating up on Nagaur and then Megalana. So we're involved in a war against Bamadis and Bengal. We're not actually really helping in that because we just don't have manpower. We fought a fight. There was a fight. So we did our part. And this run is for the 52 Garhs achievement, where we need to have 52 forts. Okay, so we got 3 favors. And Orissa did technically win. They picked up a province. Ooh, but Mani's side to Persia, I don't like that. Okay, the one thing that we need to keep an eye on is when we could invade Malwa. It's basically 6 months from now. Go ahead and hit them here. Stack wiped. Let's put those troops up. Ugh. Ugh. So I can get our legitimacy up, or I could get us more mercenaries. Let's strengthen this once. And we really do need to continue pouring all this stuff before I can peace out. But I could start this really whenever. So as soon as I capture a fort, I'll send an army over. Out of manpower, out of money, and a little bit of debt. Actually, now our debt is starting to climb substantially. So after this set of wars, we will try to recover. Pay off some debt. And we're doing fine on tax. That's nice. Probably gonna get stack wiped there even without our participation. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't need much of this land for ourselves. Okay, what do we want? Prestige? No, I think we're going to get institution spread. We got caught, so I'm just going to pull that guy back. I don't know what Persia wants out of this. Let's see. So they're going for their cores up here. Once I capture this, I think I'm going to piece them out, taking this one province we want, and then as much of their Afghani stuff as I can get. And then release Afghanistan as a vassal. I could feed them later. But I just can't deal with any revolts right now, and I don't really want to go further overextended. Man, fall. And we have 2 potential revolts. Okay, so we're going to take Badakhshan. So that would be ooh, that would put oh, the red looked like it was Ottomans. It looks pretty good. Obviously, my goal was to cut off some stuff so that Persia can take too many Afghani cores. I can take Farah. Okay, so to give him Gore, Kabul, Badakhshan. Let's make sure that we could use our extension. Now, hopefully, Persia will force Timurids to return some cores to Afghanistan as well. Afghanistan is taking defensive and espionage. I might just make them into a march. Ugh, that's not good. Okay, so what I'm going to do here... Call this guy back. Oof. That's not good. Sure. Okay, so we can enforce our religion on them. You are tribute. Good. Sure. Damn it, I can't force them to become... Can't designate them as a march until we're at peace again. Didn't think that through. Okay, so we killed one of the rebels. Okay, we got this. We got this. Crush them. Lose some legitimacy. Now we're going to gain some legitimacy. This province is back under our control. Yeah, they do have high liberty desire. We'll bring that down. Assuming they don't get somebody to support their independence. Okay, wiped out their army, that's good. why are you canceling military access? Let's top off relations there, just in case. These forts are so expensive. Okay, so we stack wipe them. Let's kill these guys. We'll liberate our territory and try to help out a little bit in this war. Not that I'm too excited about it. And then I think we need a period of peace where we just recover, get manpower back, pay off debts, don't pay for our forts, you know, that sort of stuff. Let's see, what kind of army do they have? They do have 18,000, so I'm going to keep these guys together. We can't afford to lose an army. $12,000 manpower on the whole bug. Need to improve relations with Mamluks. Okay, so yeah, it's just the same people. There'll just be 3 of them. We have a truce with Timurids and Bamanis. Yarkand could always join, but they're the least impressive of the bunch. Really don't want to increase the autonomy there because it's a gold mine, so I won't. This I'm going to give to our Brahmins. And we'll start coring that stuff. So now we are up to 527 development. Lost General. We still have this one up the front with the 2 siege, so that's fine. Let's actually just merge these 2 armies together. But everyone who's beat up. And get these guys and our gold mine. Okay, so the war's over. Lost it to that. Yeah, hopefully we can do enough damage here quickly by just capturing their fort to get them out of the war. So Hedoti is the only one I don't want to try converting because I need to core it. I can't move straight onto that because of this fort. Yeah, go around, kill their army here, place siege to their fort. Not ideal, but if it's what we have to do, it's what we have to do. Let's get these guys back into port. Looks like they're having trouble. the number of sailors they need. Okay, he's actually laying siege to this fort, so that's okay. Yeah, let's get some cash. Man, prices are expensive. Let's get rid of this guy. Still not over. Wait till the end of the year. Ugh, no. They do have enough troops where they could kick him off, but we've got reinforcements. Hopefully they'll just occupy this stuff. Because lay siege to my capital, I will have to kick you out of there. And let that slide. Yeah, I bet they're not too excited about this war, and we'll... Nepal, that is. And we'll peace out pretty soon, now that this fort has fallen, and we've wrecked their army. We'll just lay siege to their capital. Would encourage that process. I really don't want to actually put in the time of sieging it, but moving on to their capital, hopefully, just get them out of the war. I might just mark one of these as being of vital interest. Give me that. Gimme. I think it's in our state. We'll control these hills, which will keep them from going over there. Yeah, I'm sure they'll peace out soon. Enthusiasm's low. Basically just waiting on that fort to surrender. And if you're watching this and wondering why financially I'm not doing so well, it's largely because of these forts. Let's keep an eye on our time. 18 minutes, 19 almost. Okay. I think at the end of this video I'll leave a few minutes into our timeline so that anyone who's watching one of these, not from the beginning, but starting it partially through, you could see generally my strategy. And I think I'm going to stop paying some of these forts for the moment, because we can't afford it. There we are. Did not give us that profits. That's okay. I'm happy just to be out of the war. Well, that part of it. Now there's... Oh, there's a tier hut. Potentially vassalize them. Already over, so I'm not going to. Okay, if we keep our troops strategic positions, we won't even need to pay for any of these forts. Okay, so we can't say there, it just doesn't have supply with 3 development. In the Arctic climate. Wish I could just mark them as a march right now. Because I'll enjoy using their espionage against my rivals anyway. If we move those guys forward. Okay. Let's see if there's anything we can do. I got their loyalty a little bit higher. Okay, and I'll make it even higher, so at least we have the passive bonus that'll give them. It'll help us get increased manpower recovery. Fumbling for words here, sorry about that. Really worried that somebody like Bamanis will support the independence of Afghanistan, so I really need this war to end soon. Okay, with that in mind, I think I'm going to push forward and try to take Lhasa and then Bhutan. All rivals, Ayutthaya. Oh, Bhutan got that territory. I don't care. As long as I'm at peace. Okay, Mewar. And Hadoti. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Designate March. And their Liberty Desire 0. Okay. Dave to pass. And we'll honor that call to arms. Don't want to, but I'll put on my big boy pants. Let's stop paying some of these forts over here. Like this Hindu Afghanistan. Okay, we'll get a royal marriage. Wait here. Can't wait long. Otherwise the rebels will break them. They do have half of their territory. Actually, I'm going to move forward. Okay, let's finish off that idea. It gives us morale of armies as well. Okay, really can't afford any advisors at the moment. The influence a little bit higher, get the admin. Get caught up so we pay less. Let this free up some states. To Jaipur, Gujarat, and Tapti, rather. Mewar and Baglana. So move these guys down to Baglana. And now we just need some peace. Our allies would just let us have peace. Stop paying this fort. It was a dumb battle to fight. They might have been able to win if they would have sortied out their garrison. But the computer doesn't do that. I don't think a lot of players do either. But hopefully if you watch my videos, I've given you reasons to do that. Especially if you're a nation like Garhwal. Like, if you look at this fort, it can crank out 2,700 troops. Well, you know, in a couple months once the garrison's full. Now it can. Try throwing in troops here if Orissa gets there in time. Nope, it's over before that. I could have helped turn that around, but the point is that I shouldn't have to, because I shouldn't be in a war with the debt that I have and the manpower issues that I have. They shouldn't have called me in. That's on them. I'm going to move these troops down here. I don't think I need to pay for this fort at the moment. Or that one. Or that one. Or that one. Protected against Bomani's, that sounds like a fine plan. Okay, we're hemorrhaging less money. If you guys work together, you could win these battles. Don't do that. Why would you do that? But never get there in time. As long as I move slowly, we are getting 487 manpower per month. It's like triple what we were getting at the beginning of the game. So I think at the very beginning we were getting like 112 guys, so it's 4 times that, but I mean once we started to spread out. Oof. Shock. That. Okay, work with me here. Oh, don't go south, don't go south, don't do it, don't do it. Fall back one, because that is hills. I do actually want them to move on to that forge. Kind of dangerous moving forward like this. That's highland, so if we can move on to it, then I'm in pretty good shape. Okay, they're gonna get forced off of here. Yeah. Okay, VJ is attacking Amani's. Oh. They were forced to annul those treaties or something. Okay, target outraged is done, so let's do own subjects, and let's just do neighboring, I guess. We could try sieging both of these at once, but that would just burn through my manpower. And they would attack one of them, so I'd rather leave these guys in reserve. Okay, so Orissa wants that, I'll let him have it. End of our golden era. That's unfortunate. Isolate money and knock him out of this war. Allies aren't very good at this whole war thing. And that'll probably be a game changer that I think VJ will win this battle. No, VJ did not. Looked like they had 7-trip advantage. I'm not going to attack them there. It's not worth the expenditure of manpower even if we were to win. Wow, we are third place. We're doing better in institutions than France is. That's hilarious. And obviously we got some serious problems with our country. How would you do that, Orissa? They really need to peace out. But money is... Oh, I think I know why they lost that battle. Persia's in it. And actually brought troops to the party. Okay. 2. If we can get their capital, I think they're done. Probably would still win their war against VJ. This is Persian influence, but I think they'll peace out as soon as their capital falls, or shortly thereafter. Yeah, I'll engage. You don't have an admiral. But VJ might send in some ships or something. Ugh. We won, but I don't feel great about that battle. Let's bring down our war exhaustion. And let's keep an eye on our time. 37 minutes. Oh, sorry about that.